I just knew that teaching was something that I was born for.
It's a common thought in a lot of teachers. Try to make a change. Try and have some impact.
We have a lot of students that cross the border every day to come to school. I know what they've been through. I was raised in Mexico and I was born here in the United States. I decided I want to be a teacher because I want to make an impact in the students.
New Mexico has a high need of teachers. You call any district and they need teachers.
The residency program's probably one of the most important decisions and investments the legislature has made. If we don't have high-quality, skilled teachers to teach the programs, we're not going to be able to meet student needs. Our schools are only as successful as the quality of our teachers.
If we're looking at teacher candidates to hire, are we going to take a teacher candidate who's only been in the field for a half a semester, or someone who has been under the supervision of a lead teacher for an entire school year?
In the traditional student teaching, I've heard from a lot of teachers say, I'm not prepared for this. I never learned how to work with students with special needs. I don't know what I'm doing. Through the teacher in residency program, they're going to have worked with every kind of kid that you're going to find in a classroom because they've had that experience. People that go into education will know what they're getting into and be equipped.
Education is taking a hit. If we can use those residency programs to add to our educational family, that's what we want to do.
With the residence program, it's a co-teaching model. It's like having 2 full-time teachers in the room all the time.
When I student taught, it was 1 semester. We started in August, and by September, my mentor teacher was out of the building. I was by myself for 2 months.
This program gives you more of an opportunity than a single semester worth of student teaching could. You get to see the classroom from beginning to end, and you see how the kids shape throughout the year.
What the residency does is take a class of 30 students, and you're changing the teacher-to-student ratio from 1 to 30 to 1 to 15. The impact on those individual students' learning is magnified.
We are data-driven in a lot of ways, so when you look at the scores, the kids are off the charts. Some of them came in barely knowing how to write their name. The whole classroom, they're all reading now. They're all reading, they're all writing sentences. It's been amazing. It's been amazing.
We need that in New Mexico. Our kids need that.
Coming out of COVID, we have a lot of students that are behind. Socially, emotionally, they just have lost time. But having 2 teachers in a classroom to be able to focus in on what those students' needs are has been a huge benefit for the students of New Mexico. This is a stepping stone for years down the road, and I think you're gonna see the ripple effects for a long time. We want every pre-service teacher to spend a full year from the day kids come to school to the day kids leave with an experienced mentor so that they know exactly what's involved in teaching an entire year. The only way that can happen is if we pay them to do that.
Probably 90% of our teachers that have gone through a residency program wouldn't have done it if they weren't able to get paid.
The resources, the support that we get, they vested so much into us that we know we're important. We make a difference.
The funding from this program has been super important. I was a stay-at-home mom for 16 years. I didn't have any idea that I did want to continue my education. This was not something that I had thought about until this program came to light. It allowed me to continue my education. I didn't have to go into debt for it. It allowed me to focus solely on being in the classroom.
The most foundational and important part of our residency program is it gives respect to the profession.
This level of funding has allowed us to diversify our teaching workforce. As part of the residency, students are offered a job at the end, and so they have guaranteed employment for the next 3 years. It's a higher quality of training, and so we see higher quality graduates and higher quality teachers entering our schools.
They don't have to make that financial choice. Do I take care of my family or do I serve my community?
The Teacher Residency Initiative is really important for smaller districts because we struggle finding teachers in general. That person becomes a part of your school family. And when they become a part of your school family, they're vested in the community, they're vested in the students.
Now being in the schools, I see the need for the students. They need that mentor in their lives.
The residency helps to serve students with underserved backgrounds. Just talking to kids can be difficult. Having a resident at our school, we're able to help students talk about things like social emotional learning. We're able to approach all kinds of things that we wouldn't because you have a smaller teacher to student ratio. Helping them learn how to talk to all different kinds of populations is critical.
I have grown incredibly. The time spent in the classroom is something that you can't duplicate anywhere. I'm going to be a better educator. I know I'm going to be because I'm prepared. It's allowed me to be confident enough to say, I'm ready.
It's a game changer. It is an absolute game changer. I could not think of a better way for the state to spend their money. The quality that is going out into our state for our New Mexico children is better than I've seen it in the 20 plus years I've been in education. Our graduates this coming May are ready. They're ready to take on the children that New Mexico has in a way that we haven't seen ever since I've been in education.